Hello and welcome back, noobs and noob slayers. What's up, guys? Diz Tactical here, and today we're diving into something serious for once. No, I'm not here to rant about bugs, instability, or the console porting issues. We've all been there. Today, I want to shine a spotlight on a major problem plaguing the Arma Reforger community. Let's talk about supplies. A core mechanic in conflict mode that's been misused and misunderstood, ruining matches for everyone involved. Here's the deal. New players jump into conflict mode without understanding how critical supplies are to the game. And to be fair, the devs haven't done a great job explaining the mechanics, leaving everyone to figure it out on their own. I had to make a video on this myself, and if you want, go ahead and go check it out. As a result, new players either don't understand the supply system, or worse, they don't care because it's not even explained to them. This leads to situations like what I highlighted in a recent short I posted.
Like literally every single fucking time.
Oh, nice knowing you guys. Yep, I saw that grenade over there. Oh, yep, okay, I saw even more. Yep, that's coming from the... Nice knowing you, Barbie, guys. Nice knowing Barbie. There's a clear divide in the community. Experienced players try to maintain the flow of the game, and newer players unknowingly derailing these matches. What happens is this. At the start of the match, you'll see players rushing to build an arsenal, when in reality you need to build a relay. If you can't build a relay, you're not going to be building other bases or taking other points, which then again just absolutely ruins the overall match. But we're going to go diving into that as well later on. They load their pockets and backpacks with meds, supplies, ammo, and whatever else they think looks cool. By the time they're done, their kits are costing the team 200, 300 supplies each, which might not sound a lot, but that's enough for a jeep in addition to a truck to transport an entire squad plus of men each. Here's where it gets bad. I've seen players carrying enough gear to supply an entire platoon, only to die within seconds of hitting the battlefield. And when they go down, the supplies are gone, completely wasted. And why does this matter? Early game supplies are critical in conflict mode. They're needed to transport troops to the front lines, build vehicle depots and establish logistics, which again is the most critical part of the game itself, supply bases so players can spawn, deploy vehicles, or run their preferred kits. Again, the issue is not that people want to build their own kits and, kind of just play how they want to. The issue is when at the start of matches, when there's no logistic, no supply chain set up, it just kills the match within 15 minutes. When supplies are wasted at the start, the entire match suffers. Teams can't establish a proper foothold, leading to a quick loss, sometimes within 15 minutes. This ruins the experience for everyone, including the enemy, who probably didn't even sign up for a free win. In addition to this, it reinforces the other point of where people are complaining that Reforger or Arma in general is a walking simulator. Yes, Arma 3 can be a walking simulator, but that's entirely different. This game, Reforger, does not have to be a walking simulator if logistics are properly established. Now, we talking into volunteering for logistics, that's a whole different story. It's a very brave and noble thing to do, because believe me, I hate driving a Logi truck just to get ambushed by some guy is sitting in a bush or driving over a landmine. Like, I get it. It's a horrible thing. And here's the kicker. The issue is way more common on the US team. Why? Because most experienced players flock to the Russian side to avoid the console crowd, who, let's be real, often neglect logistics entirely. The bigger picture. Supplies are the backbone of conflict mode. Ignoring their importance undermines the entire experience. When veteran players try to explain this, they're often met with hate, slurs, or just straight homophobia with dismissive attitudes. It's frustrating, and it's driving experienced players away from the game, and it's ultimately going to end up killing it even faster than before the PlayStation crowd was introduced. Some resort to blasting noobs out of sheer frustration, while others just quit the game altogether. I've seen numerous people quit the game and said they'll wait until the PS5 crowd just leaves, because they think that they're going to be gone, because they're a bunch of Call of Duty fanboys. Now, I agree with that. There's a lot of Call of Duty fanboys, but it's also on the Xbox. It's not the issue. The issue is people just not wanting to learn the game mechanics. I love Arma Reforger. I love seeing new players discover what makes it special. But what I don't love is the disregard for gameplay mechanics and the toxic divide it's creating. The answer isn't tell people, go play modded servers or just avoid PlayStation 5 players. That's not how we build a stronger community. And when it comes to milsim and just military games in general, the community is what keeps it alive. And honestly, Arma Reforger is at a really interesting point where big YouTubers who didn't even care about the game are hopping on the bandwagon just to get the clout. Like, I've seen so many big YouTubers who didn't even care about this game, and they were on PC. They're doing it because if you go to the vidIQ and you type in the search volume, Arma Reforger is blowing up. They're using it for clout. They don't care. Like, that's the thing. The community needs to stick together and make this strong. Reforger can be something that just blows up out of proportion and be such an amazing game. A potential fix. Here's an idea. Introduce a rank-based progression system for the arsenal. Start simple. At the private rank, players only have access to a standard kit. Or the Chad. I mean, honestly, when I'm the Russian, I normally go with the straight standard AK-47 the entire match. I don't even customize my kit. You want to know why? Because the AK hits like a truck. Now, granted, on the US side, I understand the argument the M16 sucks. The M16 is horrible. It is god-awful. Believe me, it needs a buff. However, if you compensate for the M16's lack of firepower, you'd be surprised. Putting it on single shot, you can hit people way better than the AK-47. The AK-47 is only good because it has full auto. It's that simple. American armor can actually absorb the AK round because it's not a 7.62. If you pick up the FIA AK, that's 7.62. So the American armor is stronger than the Russians to compensate for that. Now, unlocking gradually as they rank up, private first class or whatever, maybe they would add more ranks to this. They gain access to more weapons, attachments, and kit options. Now, if people want to play like a machine gunner or anything like that, that is probably where it would be. Granted, yeah, you might not have machine gunners or AT at the beginning of the match, but there's really no need. And the thing is you don't need RPGs at the beginning of the match. You can get them from the independents that you kill clearing the points. Now, those servers that have AI disabled, look, we can go to semantics later. Honestly, we just need to figure out a simple solution. But honestly, this system would encourage players to engage with objectives and learn the game properly before gaining access to advanced gear. To balance this, the devs could tweak the leveling system to make progression more accessible for active players. Because honestly, there's been times where I've dropped like 6 guys in a row and like defended it, and like it does take a while, a little. Sometimes it does. At the start of the match, you can rank up very, very quickly. But if you just join the match as it's been going for, I don't know, like 6 hours, as some of these matches go, I've literally been a match that's been 10 hours long. But like, if there's a way where we can kind of get that balance, honestly, it would be huge. And I don't know why the devs haven't thought about it, because honestly, they need to reach out to their community more, and they need to understand them and the issues, because this is literally going to kill their own game. Now let's talk about it. What do you guys think? Would a ranked-based system help address these issues, or is there a better solution? Let me know in the comments below. And if you enjoyed this video and want more Arma content, don't forget to like, subscribe, and join the conversation. Together, we can make the Reforger community stronger and more welcoming for everyone. Thank you guys so much for watching.